bullying among kids is nothing new, but it does seem to have more serious consequences these days.
That's right. So joining us today is anti-bullying advocate and author Normandy Piccolo. She's here to talk about her new book called Bullied, Dying to Fit In. So welcome back to the show, Normandy. How are you?
Great. It's great.
We're glad you're joining us. You've written a number of books, but why did you decide to focus on this subject matter?
Personally, because I was bullied from the age of 5 until about through my mid-20s. And I did not want another child to feel the way that I did. So it's kind of my way of trying to help a person better understand why a bully does the things that they do, and then also help a bully also understand why they do the things that they do to their victims.
Can we talk about what you learned and some advice that you would have for either a parent who has a child who's being bullied or for someone who's being bullied themselves?
For me, bullies basically bully for 3 reasons, the main 3 reasons. One is that they are in some type of physical, emotional, or mental pain, and they may or may not be aware of that specific pain. They just feel that there's something down inside of them that's just not sitting right. So they take that pain and they deflect it out on somebody for whatever reason. The second reason they do it is because they're jealous. They find somebody who maybe has something better than them, whether it's materialistic, family, they're excelling at something. So instead of focusing on the positivity of things in their life, they in turn take the negativity and then once again deflect it upon a victim. And then the third reason is learned behavior. It's in the home. I have friends who are teachers who, when they have conferences with parents of children that are doing bullying, they're shocked at how the parents act worse than the children.
Right.
And it's quite disturbing. Yeah. And again, learned behavior, but anything that's, learned can be unlearned. We've given the proper resources and knowledge.
So let's talk about your book and how you structured it, because it's quite unique. Can you walk us through that?
Yes. I structured it in a manner because I didn't want to talk at kids. I wanted to talk to kids. Also, bullying, the center thing that's in common with bullying is pain. No matter whether it's physical, mental, emotional, it all boils down to pain. And I did not want to insert myself personally into the book. So I wrote it in a format where there's something in that book for everybody, for parents, counselors, the bullied, the victim of bullying, basically. And I broke it down by explaining, again, the 3 reasons why. And then I brought in the sadness aspect of it, because initially with the bullying, you've got to deal with the pain first. So you have to understand the pain and why you're feeling that pain and how to process that pain. Then I laid out some facts and some statistics, and since the pandemic, the bullying has really, really skyrocketed, and social media and social isolation from that has not helped. And then from there, I go into a section called Scoop, which are basically blogs that I had written about different topics on specific issues that children get attacked on. So that children that have experienced those particular unfortunate events could relate and understand how to process once again, and heal from that. And then finally, I go into a section of positivity and realistic hope, for the children, so that you can get out of the pool of negativity and get it over into the pool of positivity and start washing that negativity away, and realize that when the bully is attacking you, it's personal, but it's not personal. Right. It's not. There's nothing wrong with you. There's something wrong with them. That they need help and they need to deal with.
You mentioned social media, and that's obviously a big thing right now. You said that we were talking earlier, you said you even have some advice on how to kind of get outside of that social media if someone's bullying.
Yes, absolutely. And nowadays, popularity is based on your number of followers. Okay, followers and friends are 2 completely different things. So think of followers as you're high on a cloud and you've got 10,000 followers, okay? and you're the bully, let's say. So you're up here. Now, if for some reason, if you get dragged or something happens in your life, okay, you're going to fall right down through that cloud. There's going to be nobody there. You'll be lucky if one person stands by your side, because you don't know them. They're strangers. They're just strangers. They're not real. It's fake. Whereas if you go outside of social media and you take an interest in something like sports outside of school, or art, if you're artistic, pottery, any other type of thing, you form real friendships with with people that you share a common interest with.
Sure.
And those are the people who are going to have your back. And it's more important to have one good friend, two good friends, than 10,000 followers that you don't even know.
Absolutely. Can you share in closing just a little nugget of hope as someone who has gone through this, been bullied, for someone who is in the middle of that struggle right now? Can you share some hope for them to get to the other side?
Yeah, if it'd be okay if I could just speak directly to them. Yeah, I want you to know personally, if you're being bullied, that you matter, that your life has value, and that you're important, and that you have a future, and that this time period is just a blip, and it's going to go by so fast, and before you know it, you're going to be wake up one day and married with children and having a great life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just keep focused on your life and swimming in that pool of positivity, and just let the bullies stay over here in the sea of negativity.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Such great advice, and it sounds like a wonderful book for people to get for parents too. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. It was great being here.
And to find out more about the book, you can visit normandydpiccolo.com.